Hi guys, I'm Maria. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Hopefully when I post this video, it is already summer. I live in the Philippines, so it's summer all year long. I thought I would make a video, my recommendations for just a good summer read, and also my summer TBR. These are books that I already know give those exact same feels, and I would love to read it this summer. So let's get into the video. Also, if you like videos like these, if you like watching reading vlogs or just book related content, you guys can follow my other social medias. It'll be linked down below. Or you can subscribe if you haven't already, like and comment what other book recommendations you have for the summer, and if you've read any of the books that I'm going to be recommending. First one we have Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid, the author of The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. The cover of this book, it screams summer. It is probably one of my prettiest books. Also one of the characters from The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, his name's Jay Riva. This is his daughter's story, or more like his family's story. This takes place in Malibu, August of 1983. There is an end of summer party that's being thrown by the famous Rivas, which is Jay Riva's kids. We have Nina, who is a talented surfer slash supermodel, and her brothers Jay and Hud that are also surfers. Then they have a baby sister, and her name's Kit. By the end of the night, the party will be completely out of control, and by morning it will be coughed up in flames. So the book has timestamps throughout the night. This much is the backstory of the Riva family, and all of the siblings equally have their shared secrets and their invited guests. So like just one big mystery on what went wrong and who did it and which sibling invited that guest, or if it's one of the siblings. But overall, this gives incredible summer vibes. It's set in Malibu. It's a summer party. There's surfers. They grew up on a beach house. So yeah. Then we have We Were Liars by Elok Hart, a controversial book. This is about another big family. They are called the Sinclairs. So they go to their private island every summer. Haddon Sinclair, she gets into an accident one summer and she doesn't exactly remember what happened. So when she goes back years later, it's her uncovering the tragedy that happened a few years back. Nobody wants to talk about this incident. This is about her and her cousins, and there's also a little bit of romance going on. And yeah, I think it's just like another good mystery book. It's really short. You can go through it in a few days. The only thing with this is, since they have like such a big family, it was so hard to keep up with all the names. This is what the island looks like, and this is their family tree. Like, see, there's so many of them, but it's set in the summer. It's set on a private island with your cousins. That sounds just like a really good setting for a summer book. So, okay, now we're entering the romance part. Summer romance. Aristotle and Dante discover the secrets of the universe. There also is the second book, which is Aristotle and Dante dive into the waters of the world. But this is about Aristotle and Dante. They are two very different boys. Very different personalities, but equally so interesting and so intriguing. Those are the same words. What I'm saying is, they complement each other so well. Sort of help one another figure out themselves. They go stargazing, they go on a lot of adventures. I think it's a really good one. I think the second one is gonna give even more summer vibes than this one. So the next book that I recommend is It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. This is a contemporary romance. Two sisters, you know, they're from LA. They are city girls living the lavish lifestyle, but they go to the small town where their dad is from. It's not the lifestyle that they are used to. And one of the sisters, her name's Piper, she meets a grumpy seaman. His name is Brendan. So it's like the grumpy sunshine trope. They obviously fall in love. That's all I'm gonna say. It's spicy, it's interesting, it's a small town type of romance, which those I love. And it works. It just works. And I really liked it. If you want a series to binge for the summer that's just filled with a romance, then this is the perfect one for you. So, okay, so the next one we have is Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. I did a reading vlog on this if you guys want to watch and see. This is basically about a girl, her name's Brie. She's gone through a lot of hard stuff, so she goes to a small town, another small town. I love small town books. She meets a guy named Archer who equally has his fair share of traumatic experiences, and together they sort of just help each other heal. She lives on a little house by the beach, and they're just always by the beach, and that's why I included this in this list, because beach just screams summer to me. If you just want to have an emotional read, then this is one of my recommendations. That is all the books that I recommend you read this summer. Now let's go to the books that I want to read this summer. This is my summer TBR, and if you don't know what TBR means, which I do get those comments, I just sometimes assume that everybody knows what TBR is. TBR is to be read. The list of books I want to read this summer. The author that we have here is Emily Henry. First of all, can we look at these books? They scream summer. I feel like she's the perfect author for summer books. She has a third one. It's called book Lovers. I really want to complete all three of them because they're so pretty. But in the meantime, I will make sure to read the first two before I pick that one up. I need to stop buying books. And yeah, we have Beach Read and People We Meet on Vacation. This one I started a little bit, but I wasn't able to finish because I was busy at the beach at the time. This is about August and January. No, not August. Augustus and January. Those are two people. Very beautiful names. January. This is a girl. She moves into a beach house. I mean, who wouldn't be happy to move into a beach house? But it is the house that her father bought for his mistress. So she's not exactly delighted to be there. She is an author and she went there for the summer to get some work done. Her neighbor, he is also an author. They are authors of two very different genres. So because of, I guess, writer's block, they decide to switch genres and go on like adventures to really put each other in the other person's genre or writing style. By the end of the summer, they both have to make a book out of it. So yeah, I hope that made sense. That was such a weird way of explaining it. Next, People We Meet on Vacation. This is about Poppy and Alex, and it literally says that they have nothing in common. Apparently she is a wild child and he wears khakis. What does that even mean? They would go on these summer vacations every year for a decade until one summer where everything just falls apart and they stop. So now it's years later and they decide to have one last vacation together to, I guess, get closure or something. I'm not sure, but then, I mean, we all know where this is going. This is a romance book. It's just back and forth with their summer vacation. Really excited to read these ones. Okay, so we have the last one. Why is my summer TBR so tiny? Maybe I should buy more books. I'm kidding. Next, we have Love and Other Words, and I'm most excited to read this. I've heard so many good things about it. Hi, so fast forward, it's now summer, and I did end up reading Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. So now it's gonna become a recommendation rather than on my TBR list. So this is about Macy and Elliot. They are childhood best friends. They grew up together. They're their first everything, first loves. Something happens that makes them not talk for a very long time. You sorta go through their summers together as teenagers, then the future where they reconnect and figure out everything that happened between them. I did not expect this to be as emotional as it was, or as emotional that it made me, but nonetheless it was really good and gave me a lot of summer feels. They spent a lot of time, especially during the summer, reading books together. It was really cute, so I highly suggest you check it out. Anyways, if you guys want to know where I am for my summer vacation, then you guys have to subscribe for my next video. Is anybody questioning why I'm in a freaking garden? Back to the normal video. That is all the books that I recommend and that have been recommended to me apparently. The ones I want to read are all orange. And then all the ones I recommended are blue. What is going on? Subconsciously color-coded all of them. You can't even see it. I'm not even gonna attempt. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know if you have any other summer recommendations for me. And if you guys want to come along for my summer vacation, that would be amazing. So please subscribe, like, and comment. And I will see you guys when it's summer.